Good morning and welcome to this Bitcoin price analysis. It's 25th of March 2024, 8:29, and this will be the third time I've recorded this video. So if I skip over some stuff, I apologize. I should have looked a little bit better at how I'm doing things in the morning. Anyway, so it's been a busy weekend for the price of Bitcoin. As we can see, all of the profits, all of the changes, all of the whatever you want to call it from last week just got sucked away, and we saw this pathetic red candle, and now we seem to be having another red candle once again. So I'm going to start where I finished off in the other two recordings. If you are new to Bitcoin and you are trying to work out whether or not you should or shouldn't invest in Bitcoin right now, please don't forget, I am not a financial advisor. I am not a professional trader. I am literally just a guy sat in front of the screen looking at the red and green candles based upon my own portfolio, the portfolio from my wife and I am doing this to make a log of what my thoughts were about our investments. Now, if you want to listen in, then feel free to sit back, put your feet up, get a coffee, and listen to me for the next 20 minutes. All right. And we're going to talk about in this video, we're going to talk about what my thoughts were on quickly based upon what happened last week. I made a video yesterday about that, but also what my thoughts are could happen today, and what my thoughts are could happen over the coming weeks, and so on, based upon my judgment today. So with that said, my name is David Thorne, and let's get started. Now, if you want to give me any feedback, then I'm super happy for it. Please put it in the comment section down below. But I would really, really appreciate a like. You know, that's all I'm asking for. Do it for free. And I sit here, and this is the third time I'm making this video now. So do me a favor, give me a like, show me a little bit of appreciation. Anyway, so let's look at the daily market, right? And as I've said this now for the third time, there's like a parabola coming here. You can see it. Look, it's a nice like bowl here. If you don't know what parabola is, let's just call it a bowl, all right? Or a wine glass here. Here, you see what I mean? And now the question is, are we going to get a slope, like a ski slope, and then is it going to go down, which could happen? Or are we going to see it go up to here, and then we see it go with another parabola going down? We don't know, because we can't tell the future. All we can see is this white space ahead. But what we can see is this big red or this big red wick here, right? And I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. I'm just going to get straight to it, because the price has got to come here. And I'm going to keep saying this now, and I said it in other videos, the price has got to come here. So do I think that the price is going to go up in the future? Yes, but the price has got to come here. It will come here, and this is not hopium, it will come there, right? And you can come back in the future and say, David, you were correct. I know I was correct because I'm saying it today, right? I don't need the future to tell me I'm correct. I'm telling you today. Sometimes things just take a while to get there, and you've just got to simmer. You've got to watch it happen, right? And don't have hopium. It's going to happen. It's going to go there. All right. So, but it's got the journey to get there first. You know, if you want to fly from London to LA, you first got to get to the airport, and then the airport, you've got to go and check in, you've got to do your luggage, go for security, sit there for an hour, get on the plane, plane's then got to take off, plane's got to fly, then the plane's got to do all of the other stuff in reverse until you get to your beach house or whatever, and you've got a cocktail and you're sat in the sun. So you know that you're going to be sat on the beach in LA, but there's the journey to go first of all, and you can't just teleport there. So this here is the beach in LA, all right? And we are sat at home right now, or well, this was sat at home right now, and we're like maybe on the train still, or check-in has come, and we're going to be on the plane. So this is LA. We're going there. We are going to LA. And if this is London, this is LA, whichever way you want to look at it. But the price is going there. And in the future, you will say, David, you were correct. And I'll repeat again, I know I was correct because it's going there. Let's jump into the hourly market, right? Because this is where it gets a bit more interesting. And I'm not going to excuse these lines because these lines are are footprints of the past. They're breadcrumbs of the past to say, hey, where I was in the past and where I'm going to go in the future. So these bold lines are saying, hey, there was some form of resistance up here. There was enough pressure to reverse the price, right? To stop it from going up any higher. And you can see the same is happening again, right? It's come up and it's starting to come down again. And are we expecting some of these lines to be the bouncing point of it? And which line, these are questions now, which lines are the strongest out of this? But as we move through the course of today, we'll see which lines are going to be the strongest. Now, I believe this purple line, that's why it's purple, is going to be the strongest line, right? Because they had the biggest dumps. Here, look, it hit it, boom, boom, it hit it again. And it can't even reach this line anymore. So it's got a lot of strength because it doesn't want people coming near it. And so I would expect that we might see some bit more strength, but this could be all the strength it had. Now, if it comes down to this area, this move 3A area, and has any strength down here, and maybe it's 330, maybe it's New York session or whatever, that can then just like absolute huge candle up or 3 candles up, and we can see some prices breaking through. But I don't see that on a Monday. I don't see that on a Monday. I could be completely wrong, but I don't see it on a Monday. I do, however, see some big candles, and that was the sound of me then just making go and it going down. Possibly down to this candle here. This candle looks like one of those candles. This one looks like to say, hey, let's change you to green. This one's saying, hey, come and meet me, all right? I've got some buying action down here. I'd say there's some buying action there, you know, to push the price back up again. So we could see some movement there. Otherwise, this candle here could also look like it's got some buying action in it. All right, so let's just change that. These ones here look pretty strong, all right? And then finally, this one here. Let's change this to be green as well. And these look like strong buying ones. So we're probably going to see some form of support, right, to keep the prices going up. Now, if we don't see the support here, then I would suggest that the price is going to dump quite quickly through this area here. And this, as we see here, this one's got lots of power, right? It hit there and sucked it straight back up again. But this one had the same effect too. So we might see that the buying power here is completely gone, right? And it could just suck straight through to this line. And if it does, it could then just come down to this move 7 here. And this is then where I start seeing lower prices. But we've got some time to go yet before we get that. And we can see right now that Europe or Frankfurt market or European markets, they don't seem to be doing much. It looks like it's waiting for the power of the London market, right? Or it's waiting for the power of the New York market. We will see. But right now it's hinting that it's going to come down to here. All right. So I would suggest it's coming to move 3. All right. But we're going to see, and I would assume that we're going to see downward prices, maybe down to here. But come 3 o'clock, you're going to have to make another judgment about what it's going to look like. And I don't like to speculate about where the price is going to go. I'm not here to buy and sell on an hourly, daily basis. So long story short is I'm not buying anything at all. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm going to only buy. This is the space down here where I'll start contemplating buying, like under 48,500. This is where I'll sit back and think, should I? Maybe not, don't know. But before that, I ain't buying nothing at all. Nothing at all. Anyway, so if you are new to Bitcoin and you're new to trading, and this is the first video that you've watched from me, then I've got an analogy that I like to use, right? If you go to, that you can maybe think about buying Bitcoin. If you go to a car dealer and they've got your favorite car there for $20,000, 20,000 euros, whatever, 20,000 whatevers, yeah? And you go to the car dealer and say, oh, I like this car. Can you do me a better offer? And the guy goes, yeah, absolutely. Or the woman goes, whatever, and goes, absolutely. Oh, I could do you maybe because I'm feeling good today. Oh, I could sell you the car for 18. And you're like, oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll give you 25. And the dealer's like, what? Get this person sat down quickly and sign this contract for 25,000. And you walk out the front door, and then, you know, the Big Brother camera's in there, you know, because you've just been on TV now and you're on the news saying the dumbest person in the world just bought a car for $7,000 more than what the dealer actually wanted to pay for it, even though they got a discount. You know, the person saw you coming. So the dealer's going to be jumping up with joy because he's just got $7,000 in his pocket that he's going to go out and buy his own daughter a horse or something with. So you always have to look at the people after you've passed that money to them. What are they saying about you? Are they saying that they saw you coming and that was just ludicrousy? And this is what Bitcoin price is right now, right? You are literally buying so let's put this in context, right? This is the 20 grand car here, or the 15 grand car here, right? That's how much it's worth, because that's what people said it's worth. And you're buying it for 62,000. Why would you do that? If you wouldn't buy your car at 16,000, why would you buy it at 62,000? Now, you might be saying, yeah, but it went to 58,000 here, but it also went down to 28,000 here. So it halved its price all the time, right? And it went from 28 to 15, it halved its price again. And it doubled its price. So if it can half its price or quadruple its price over the space of 2 years and then go back up in the space of 1 year, I'm pretty much certain it can do it again, right? So sit back and wait for it to do it again. Now, there are people right now that are getting into this because they have enough money to move the price. Right, they have enough money to move the price, and they can get their money out of dollar and into Bitcoin, and they will be able to move the prices higher all the time. You see this, bang, 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 going up, and these here going up. But right now, those people at the top who've got all the money to move it, they are literally like fighting now, saying, should I buy, should I sell, should I buy, should I sell? So some are selling, some are buying. So they are literally passing that money backwards and forwards right now, and they're waiting for the retail traders to come in to take all of that money off. But the retail traders, they're not coming in right now. You go onto Google Trends and search Bitcoin. It went up around about here and around about here, but it's gone down again. You know, you don't hear Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin from everyone on the street. You don't hear it right now. It's not come in. The trouble is that people have stripped away any hope back here because they sucked the price back down again, and so all the people that thought that they were going to get rich just got poor again, and then it went down here, and they've boomed the price up, and these clever people are going, I've done it before, you're not doing it again, right? I'm just going to sit back and wait. So it's like the Apple Store, right? They've got a phone for $1,200, and you're like, it's all right. I can buy that phone for $800 in a year's time when you bring out the newest phone that's exactly the same as the phone that I'm going to buy today. I'll just wait a year, or I'll buy last year's version for the same price. Right? Why would you do that? At one point, the music has to stop. Someone pulls the rug. When people start saying, nope, it's too expensive, I'm not going to buy it anymore, the prices have got to start going down, all right? And if there is someone else on the street selling the same car, right, that says, I'll sell it for 18,000, and you go in there and say, you got a discount, they give it to you for 16,000, you are actually clever enough to go, I'll take it for 16, but actually, give me 1 second and see if there's another dealer on the street selling it for 15,000. This is where you start getting clever now, where you start trying to look for the better price, right? You ask around, right, for a better price, and you give people the bids of what you're willing to pay for them, and they can offer you something. They can say, I will do this, but you don't have to take it, right? If someone's buying something, someone's got to be selling something, right? But you don't have to be buying it at the price that they say. So if they're selling it at 60,000, you don't have to buy it from at 60,000. You see what I mean? You always have the choice. So when we look at the charts here, you need to be looking to yourself, okay, what price in here am I willing to buy it? Now, you don't want to buy it up here. You want to buy it down here, but how long are you willing to wait? Well, if we're going to go down to a shorter time frame, right? And this is the way that you've got to be thinking. Well, right here, we don't want to be buying up here. If you want to get in today and get out today, you want to be buying down here. And so this is, what's the likelihood it's going to come down? And how many people up here are going to be selling here? This is the thing, is how many car dealers are selling their stuff up here, right? And how many people are going to be saying, no, I don't want it, no, 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 no. And it brings the price down again. And once the price is correct, right, that everyone says, I like it, that's when you've got equilibrium price. But the question is when no one wants it anymore, and then they have to start putting the price below the equilibrium price. That means that then it's underpriced, right? You're getting it for a sale. And this is where the smart money comes in. They look at trying to force the price down, keep forcing it down to get it at the bottom, right? The absolute, like the wholesale price. This is what you want, to buy something at wholesale, right? Tax-free wholesale price. And what's better than the wholesale price is the manufacturer's price, right? That's the best price to get it at, is that the cost price that the manufacturer had after all of its labor put into it, and there's no profit on top of it. That's the price that you want to have stuff. And right now, this is literally at the highest price possible. This is the premium price that you could buy it. So don't get into the market right now. You want to get into the market when it's at its cheapest price, and have patience, because Bitcoin is going to be around for a long time, and the financial system in the world is going to get worse, and then it's going to get better again, and it's going to get worse again, and going to get better again. And we're in election year, so stuff could change dramatically, and we're starting to see it move down now. See, we're creeping closer to the London market opening, and this is the third time I made this video now, so we can start to see it moving. All right. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to wrap this video up now, and I hope that you've got something out of it. Please remember, I make these videos for free, and it's the third time I made this video now. Please give me a like. You know, all the effort I put into this morning, I shouldn't have done it 3 times, but I make the videos for me in the future, and I also make the videos because I promised myself I'd make people the videos every day. All right, with that said, I hope you've got something out of this video today, and remember, patience, patience, patience. It's all about timing, and when you buy a property or you set up a business, it's all about location, location, location. Well, buying Bitcoin is all about timing, 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 and to get the right time, you have to have patience, all right, and you have to have the courage to not buy when everyone else is buying. All right, so. Please, if you have any questions, concerns, feedback, put them in the comment section down below. And if you think your friend likes the video, then share it. And if you want to be notified when I next release any videos, there's a big bad subscribe button down below. Push that, add the bell as well, and you'll get notified. Now, if you do see any programming videos from me that I release, they're my programming videos because it's my channel, and I release any type of video that I want to. So just ignore them. And that's it. When you see my Bitcoin videos, they're normally around about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll normally release like programming videos normally on at exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you do see them, either ignore them or watch them. You might learn something. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.